Here we got today's Frontier opening bell for you here on Frontier Africa Reports. Everyone, welcome. I am Bosin Omofaya, and this is just a snapshot of the African equities trading day for the first day of the new week, and of course, effectively the first full trading week in the month of December. That's December the 6th. That's Nigerian market down by 0.36% on the back of sell down in the banking shares 1.4%, insurance fell 1.8%, industrial goes down by less than 1%. All the five major indices in the red. On Monday, investors sold very massively on the shares of FBN Holdings, Sterling Bank, Jitco, and UBA, including United Capital, which is an investment banking group. Then, of course, we talk about the BRVM, down by 0.31%. Ghana was flat on Monday as well. So across West Africa, largely a negative trading day. Then you look at Egypt, which came in strongly with 1% at 11,514 for the second trading day of the week. The Nairobi market softened by 0.61%. Then you've got the Johannesburg market up by 30 basis points despite the Omicron variant concerns. There were a few optimism that the virus may not be as virulent as initially expected. The number of cases are increasing, but the number of hospitalizations and fatalities are not going in the same optic. So a bit of that, investors took that on. The industrials fell yesterday, but resources and financial stocks on the on the Johannesburg market finished in the grey territory. That helped the GSE, by the way, along with the rest of the emerging markets, by the way. But let's get a bit more into the news because African Bank is looking to increase its engagement in terms of investments in Kenyan companies. That's part of widening the trade finance program of the Pan-African Trade Finance Bank, located based in Cairo, Egypt. Then Kenya's manufacturing exports rose 35% to about 46 billion shillings in the month of October. MTN Uganda has concluded its initial public offer. It was largely overbought, about 90% by Ugandans. The rest for the East African community. It was listed on Monday on the Uganda Stock Exchange. The shares went up. That took the entire market capitalization of the Ugandan stock exchange north of 23 trillion local currencies. Then you've got the IMF has agreed $1.4 billion bailout in 3-year lending program for Zambia, and that's in Southern Africa. Uganda's October money supply, or M3, went up 4.74% on a year-on-year basis. Take me to the Southern Africa, or the West African market, where MTN, of course, we'll talk about MTN Uganda. MTN Nigeria is on the street until the 14th of this month for its initial public offer. 575 million ordinary shares is what MTN Nigeria wants to sell to retail investors. But yesterday, at the final lap of its investors forum, MTN Nigeria CEO Carl Toriola says the Nigerian unit looking to cut its emissions of carbon dioxide using diesel and other forms of energy to power its cell towers by the year 2045. Toriola says this will not be an easy road, however, for MTN, considering the what it will cost to convert those diesel-powered cell towers across Nigeria, where MTN has about 70 million subscribers, to convert them to solar and other form of energy. But he says that the company, the telco giant, will keep investors' dividend very steady and making sure that operational costs are kept to the barest minimum. In the meantime, retail investors in Lagos yesterday asked the MTN to extend a public offer beyond the 14th of December. In the meantime, EcoBank Group, based headquartered in Togo in West Africa, reporting its 9 months revenue came in at about 516 billion Nigerian currency. Profit after tax jumped nearly 917%. to assets up at about 10.9 trillion naira. Very robust numbers. In the meantime, the group reported that Jubril Lawal will be the new regional executive and the CEO for Ecobank Nigeria, as Patrick Akinwuta, who is the current helmsman, retires and will be leaving the bank at the end of this month. Lawal will be coming through from the 1st of January, subject, however, to the central bank approval. Trade Depot is a Nigerian-founded B2B e-commerce, says it's raised $110 million in Series B funding is quite a hefty amount considering the investors. Some of them, these include the IFC, which is investment, a private sector lending arm of the World Bank, the International Finance Corporation, the UK CDC Group, and a few others. A combination of equity and debt which came together. The idea is to expand its buy now, pay later services beyond Nigeria into 5 million SMEs across the African continent. Very big news there yesterday from the e-commerce, digital e-commerce platform business in Africa. And Fitch, it says it's looking at Ghana's annual average growth of about 4.8% between year 2021 and 2025, where within the UMOA West African region, economic growth is now forecast or projected at 6.1% for the year 2021. That's the French-speaking West African economies, by the way. Okay, let's go to Southern Africa, talking about the Omicron variant and the number of hospitalizations. The stock market took it up a bit in the positive reading to start another week yesterday. The whole conversation about apartheid kind of travel ban being placed on countries in Southern Africa. Now this morning we got the news from Egypt, says it's also suspending flights from out of Southern African community or countries, which goes beyond South Africa. It's the latest in the whole geopolitical conversations going on about why this Omicron variant is being tagged African, and a number of countries, including Nigeria, have been slammed, including the suspension of visas to the United Kingdom announced yesterday by the UK Embassy. That has slightly been revised to now to exclude students and those who are looking for work visas into the United Kingdom. South Africa's BioVac yesterday, however, Institute says the production of Pfizer BioNTech vaccine will come on stream as early as 2022 to make sure that the vaccine production for the virus is domiciled in South Africa and will be the first on the African continent. Rwanda is also looking to start the production of the vaccine, as well as Senegal here in West Africa. We'll see how all of that plays out as we go into the new year. In the meantime, MTN in South Africa, which is the headquarters for the entire telco across Africa, says it will be mandatory for all the staff to be vaccinated from January 2022. And the shares of Nedbank went up 3.3% on Monday on the GSE on the back that the bank is projecting about 90% uptick in its full year profit for 2021. But the bank says there's still the virus risks out there. Everyone recognizes that. NAMPAC is still in debt, but reported a 377 million rand profit for its full year 2021. The backlog, what was reported last year, was about 3.8 billion rand in loss. So the debt burden is still there for this industrial packaging goods company, but at least reported a positive report for the full year 2021. The horizon is still a long way to go from its debt burden. They look at Total Energies, says it's ready to kick off its operations in Angola's Clove Phase 2 project. Okay, let's sum it up in North Africa, where Egypt is looking to produce its first natural gas powered business or buses in 2022. That's according to the business minister. Egypt produces some of the double-decker red buses that you see on the streets of London. Now, Egypt is looking to make sure that those buses are produced in line with the net zero emission, the whole work into the climate change issue. So the first natural gas powered bus will be rolled out in Egypt by the year 2022. That's what the business minister is very confident of that happening in North Africa's largest economy and one of the most advanced and industrialized economy. In the meantime, the FRA, which is the Financial Regulatory Authority, has now criminalized what you call the recommendation of shares that are listed on the Egyptian stock market. Business sector debt in Egypt, however, is securing a lot of foreign direct investment, a whole lot of inflows in foreign currencies. So the local debt is coming down to 77% decline. That's hefty to about 10 billion Egyptian pounds over the last 3 years. Egypt has been able to roll out a number of policy and monetary policy reforms that have helped a lot of inflows, both on the capital, on the foreign direct investment, and on the side of a capital importation, which goes into financial assets. The Morocco's dairy company, Compagne Gavet, is putting this bid for a takeover for Central Danone, which is a rival within a competitor within the dairy business in Morocco. And finally, Tunisia's inflation edged higher slightly, about 6.4% for the month of November. That's a bit of a backward-looking economic data there for you. Let's leave it there for today, Tuesday, the 7th day of December. I am Bosin Omafaya. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.